Hey there, awesomeness. Happy Labor Day. We are going to make a summer favorite for me, or end of summer, which is peach crisp. Now I know that it's Labor Day. However, the peaches are still excellent. The middle of August into like the middle of September. So if you have good peaches, or you live someplace where peaches are good year round, hit save. Hit save right away. Okay, here's what you're gonna need. A 9x13 pan. I threw some parchment down. Then 8 cups of sliced peaches. I know, that sounds like a lot. I also hate peeling peaches. That's about 10 to 11 medium peaches, okay? Because you want it to have, you know, we want peaches in our peach crisp, okay? Set that aside. Slice them however thick or thin you'd like. I slice them a little thinner than some other people, but you do you, boo-boo, okay? In a bowl, 1 cup of light brown sugar. You need 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks, cold. It doesn't have to be right out of the fridge cold, but we do want it to be solid, okay? Drop that in. Now today I'm making my peach crisp gluten-free. Gluten-friendly, I should say, because I bake things in the bakery with gluten, but just by swapping out my cup of all-purpose flour for a cup for cup of gluten-free flour. So you can do it either way. You're not going to be affected. You're not going to taste the difference, I assure you. So 1 cup of flour of whatever kind you'd like going in. Half a teaspoon of salt. Oh, y'all, the struggle is real. Half a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon and a half, or 2 teaspoons, that's up to you, of ground cinnamon. And then 2 cups of rolled oats. Add those in. And then we are just going to use our hands, or if you have a pastry blender, you can do that. Or if you want to use a fork or 2 forks, whatever you want, we're going to get in here and blend this up. We're just going to break. It's important to get a lot on the counter or your table. But we're just going to break this up until the butter is in little chunks, maybe about pea-sized. They can be a little bit larger than that. Because a crisp, we are just going to layer this over top of the peaches. That's it. You know what I love about a crisp? One, you can do it with like any fruit, okay? I do a mixed berry one in the spring and earlier summer. Then I do peach crisp. I do apple crisp. If you've never done apple cranberry crisp, you're missing out with fresh cranberries. It's so good. It's sweet and tart and oh, I'm telling you. So you can tell this is why you want your butter to be cold, because otherwise you would have more of like a batter. We want to crumble. We want to be able to break it up. Now the recipe that I used, which I'm telling you, just has you put this right on over the peaches, which you can certainly do. You don't need any sugar on the peaches. They are sweet enough, and all their natural sugars and juices will come out when you bake them. However, I do feel like it needs a sprinkle of cinnamon. Okay? So I sprinkled just a light layer of cinnamon over top of the peaches to give them a little extra flavor. Just a little. Not too much, but then that's going to mix with all the natural sugars and just be perfection. Okay. Crumble this over top. Now, if you wanted to, you could half this recipe and do it in like an 8x8 or a 9x9 glass Pyrex. I don't know why you would half it, because you're going to be very sorry because it's so good. You're going to be like, why didn't I just make the batch that Devin said? I do recommend fresh peaches for this. You can do it with frozen I guess you could do it with canned. It's not gonna be the same. So I only do these things when that fruit is fresh and in season. That might be my favorite part, is when you open the oven door and you can see it bubbling up through. Kind of feel mad scientisty. I'm like, yes, it's alive. There it is. We're going to pop this into a preheated 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. However, take a look at it. If it's not golden brown on top and bubbling up through, go another 5 minutes and keep doing that until it looks the way that you want it to look. We'll pop it in and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out to the oven. Okay, the timer just went off for the peach crisp. It's been 40 minutes. Let's open the oven doors and take a look. Here we go. I wish you could smell it. Oh, we are bubbling. Yes, honey. Pull this out, serve it warm. Little vanilla ice cream over top, or custard. Ooh, or like a butter pecan ice cream. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. It may be the final days of summer, but she's looking good.